Rising from the ashes, how adversity ignites transformation and purpose. Welcome to a journey of resilience, redemption, and rebirth. Today, we delve into the extraordinary life of April Paulk, a woman whose story will challenge everything you thought you knew about adversity, success, and the human spirit. April's journey from the depths of despair to the heights of entrepreneurial triumph is not just inspiring, it's revolutionary. It's a testament to the indomitable power of the human spirit and a beacon of hope for anyone who has ever felt trapped by their circumstances. April Paulk is not just a survivor. She's a warrior, a visionary, and a catalyst for change. Her story is a masterclass in resilience, a blueprint for transformation, and a rallying cry for social justice. Through her incredible journey, April has not only reshaped her own life, but is actively working to reshape our society's understanding of justice, second chances, and the untapped potential within every individual. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of a precipice. Behind you lies a past marred by pain, injustice, and seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Before you stretches an uncertain future fraught with challenges, but also brimming with possibility. This was April Paulk's reality as she stood on the threshold of freedom after 5 years of wrongful incarceration. In that pivotal moment, April made a choice that would not only alter the course of her life, but would ripple out to touch countless others. Let's pause for a moment and truly consider the weight of that decision. How many of us, faced with such adversity, would have the courage to dream, let alone act on those dreams? How many of us would have the strength to transform our pain into purpose, our struggles into stepping stones? April's story begins in the crucible of domestic violence, a dark, suffocating reality that too many women face. It's a reality that often leaves its victims feeling powerless, hopeless, and alone. But for April, this was just the first chapter in a story of incredible resilience and transformation. Then came the unthinkable, a wrongful conviction that saw April sentenced to 5 years in prison. For many, this would be the end of the story, a full stop, a point of no return. But for April, it was merely a comma, a pause before the most extraordinary chapter of her life began. Within the confines of her cell, surrounded by concrete and steel, April did something remarkable. She dreamed. She envisioned a future where her pain would have purpose, where her struggles would become stepping stones to success. This vision took the form of AP Rose Entertainment, a media company with a mission to amplify the voices of those whose stories deserve to be heard. Now, I want you to really sit with that for a moment. In a place designed to break spirits and crush dreams, April's vision flourished. In an environment of limitations, her imagination knew no bounds. This right here is the first profound lesson April's story offers us. Our circumstances do not define us. Our response to them does. But April's story doesn't stop there. In fact, it's just beginning. In her first week of freedom, a time when most of us would still be adjusting, still finding our bearings, April hit the ground running. She transformed her vision into reality with a speed and determination that's truly awe-inspiring. Today, April stands as the CEO of not one but 2 thriving businesses. AP Rose Entertainment has given birth to The Queenables, a groundbreaking reality show and movement that highlights justice-impacted women, defying societal labels, rising as entrepreneurs, and transforming their communities. Alongside this, she founded Field Labs Diagnostics, a mobile diagnostics company bringing accessible and innovative healthcare solutions to those who need it most. But here's what I find most compelling about April's story. It's not just about personal success. It's about using that success as a platform for change, as a means to lift others up. April's journey embodies a truth that we often forget in our individualistic society. That true success isn't just about personal achievement, but about creating opportunities for others to succeed as well. April's story challenges us to rethink our understanding of resilience. Often we think of resilience as the ability to withstand adversity, to weather the storm. But April's journey shows us that true resilience is about more than just enduring. It's about transforming. It's about taking the hardships we face and using them as fuel for growth, as catalysts for change. Consider this. Every obstacle April faced became a stepping stone to something greater. Her experience with the justice system didn't break her. It inspired her to create a platform that challenges societal perceptions of justice-impacted individuals. Her struggles didn't define her. They motivated her to redefine what's possible for those who have faced similar challenges. This brings us to a crucial point: the power of narrative. April's work, particularly with the Queenables, underscores the importance of who gets to tell their story and how those stories are told. In a world where the narratives of marginalized communities are often oversimplified or ignored altogether, April is creating space for nuanced, empowering storytelling. She's showing us that when we change the narrative, we change lives. But let's dig deeper into what drives April. Two principles guide her journey, and I believe they hold wisdom for all of us. The first, when they won't let you in through the front door, create your own entrance, whether it's the side door, back door, or even the sunroof. This isn't just about persistence. It's about creativity in the face of obstacles. It's about refusing to accept the limitations others place on us and instead finding innovative ways to achieve our goals. The second principle is equally powerful. No doesn't define me, it only makes me go harder. How many of us have let rejection or failure stop us in our tracks? April's approach turns every no into fuel for determination. It's a mindset shift that can transform how we approach challenges in our lives. Now, I want you to consider how these principles might apply to your own life. What doors have been closed to you? What no's have you faced? And more importantly, how might you create your own entrance? How might you use those rejections as motivation to push harder? April's story also highlights the importance of faith and purpose in overcoming adversity. She believes there is purpose in pain, and she's made it her mission to inspire others to reclaim their power, rewrite their narratives, and rise above their circumstances. This is a powerful reminder that our hardships don't have to be meaningless suffering. They can be the very things that give our lives deeper purpose and meaning. But let's be clear. This isn't about glorifying suffering or suggesting that trauma is necessary for success. Rather, it's about recognizing that we have the power to choose how we respond to the challenges we face. It's about understanding that our past doesn't have to dictate our future. One of April's favorite affirmations encapsulates this beautifully. Don't let where you've been define where you're going. This simple yet profound statement challenges us to look beyond our current circumstances, to envision a future not limited by our past experiences. As we reflect on April's journey, it's important to recognize that her story isn't just about individual triumph. It's a call to action for all of us to examine the systems and societal norms that create barriers for justice-impacted individuals, survivors of domestic violence, and other marginalized communities. It challenges us to think about how we can create more inclusive, supportive environments in our workplaces, our communities, and our society as a whole. April's work with the Queenables is expanding to include the Kingables, focusing on justice-impacted men, and the Arables, highlighting the next generation's journey. This comprehensive approach recognizes that true change requires addressing issues from multiple angles and across generations. It's a reminder that our actions today shape the world our children will inherit tomorrow. So, what can we learn from April's extraordinary journey? First and foremost, it teaches us about the power of vision. In the darkest of circumstances, April held on to a vision of a better future, not just for herself, but for others who have faced similar challenges. This vision became her North Star, guiding her actions and decisions even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Secondly, April's story is a masterclass in the art of pivoting. Life rarely goes according to plan, and April's journey shows us how to adapt, how to take the unexpected turns in our path and use them to propel us forward rather than hold us back. Her transition from incarceration to entrepreneurship is a powerful example of how we can reinvent ourselves regardless of our past. Thirdly, April's work emphasizes the importance of representation and the power of seeing ourselves reflected in success stories. By highlighting the journeys of justice impacted women and men, she's not only changing narratives, but also providing role models and inspiration for others who might be struggling to see a way forward. April's story also underscores the transformative power of entrepreneurship. In a world where many doors were closed to her due to her past, April created her own opportunities. She shows us that entrepreneurship can be a powerful tool for social change, a way to create the solutions we want to see in the world. But perhaps the most important lesson we can take from April's journey is the power of choosing our response to adversity. April could have let her experiences embitter her, could have given in to despair or resentment. Instead, she chose to use her pain as a catalyst for positive change. She chose to see her challenges not as endpoints, but as starting points for a new journey. Now, I want to challenge you. April's story is extraordinary, but the principles that guided her journey are available to all of us. So I ask you, what is the vision that's guiding your life? What doors have been closed to you, and how might you create your own entrance? How can you use your unique experiences, even the painful ones, to create positive change in the world? Remember, resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward. It's about using our challenges as springboards to launch us into new possibilities. It's about refusing to be defined by our past and instead focusing on creating the future we want to see. April's journey, from incarceration to inspiration, from pain to purpose, reminds us that our stories are still being written. No matter where you are in your journey, no matter what challenges you're facing, you have the power to shape your narrative. You have the ability to turn your pain into purpose, your struggles into strength. So let April's words echo in your mind. Don't let where you've been define where you're going. Your past is a part of your story, but it doesn't have to be the whole story. You have the power to write the next chapter, to create your own path, to rise above your circumstances and create a life of purpose and impact. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a call to action, a challenge that will push you out of your comfort zone and into the realm of possibility. First, I challenge you to rewrite your narrative. Take a hard look at the story you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. Are there limiting beliefs holding you back? Are there past experiences you've allowed to define you? It's time to pick up the pen and start authoring a new chapter, one of resilience, growth, and unlimited potential. Second, I urge you to find your purpose in your pain. What challenges have you faced that you can now use to help others? How can your struggles become a source of strength and inspiration for those around you? Remember, your hardships don't have to be the end of your story. They can be the beginning of your mission. Third, I challenge you to create your own opportunities. Don't wait for doors to open. Build your own. Whether it's starting a business, initiating a community project, or advocating for change, take that first step today. Remember April's words. When they won't let you in through the front door, create your own entrance. Fourth, commit to lifting others as you climb. True success isn't just about personal achievement. It's about creating a ripple effect of positive change. How can you use your success, your platform, your voice to amplify the stories of others? How can you create opportunities for those who might be struggling to see a way forward? Finally, I challenge you to embrace the power of yet. When faced with obstacles, instead of saying, I can't do this, add the word yet to the end of that sentence. I can't do this yet. This simple shift in language opens up a world of possibility and growth. As you leave here today, carrying April's story in your heart, I want you to remember this. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your current circumstances. You have within you the power to transform your life and the lives of others. You have the ability to turn your pain into purpose, your struggles into strength, and your challenges into catalysts for change. The world is waiting for your story. It's waiting for your resilience, your creativity, your determination. It's waiting for you to rise, to redefine what's possible, to show that no obstacle is too great, no setback too severe to overcome. So go forth and write your story. Create your opportunities. Lift others as you climb. And always remember, the most beautiful chapters of your life may still be unwritten. The pen is in your hand. What will you write? Thank you.